Oh, did I leave you in a cliffhanger then? What happened next? So I went into college. I went down and they said, perhaps you can do an A-level in art. And that was it. I started doing A-level. And I just, it was something which I fell into more or less immediately because I was sort of always drawn throughout school. I wanted to go to art college. When I left school, nobody would explain to me how to get to apply to college. Must have thought I was thick. Probably were right. Anyway, everybody sort of didn't help me out, so I went to college. I applied to Swansea myself. And what did I apply for? I think it was illustration, maybe, because my cousin was doing it. And I'd seen some of his work and the train was sounding interesting. Anyway, that was the only thing I knew. So I thought I'd apply for that. And anyway, I got in. I got in. And they looked at, and then when I went down to the college, I think after they told me they got in, they said, hang on, how old are you? Well, I think I'd only just gone 16 or something. Because, oh no, yeah, I'd only just gone 15 to 16. I left them. Just gone. And I said, you can't come to college, you're too young. I said, what, really? Yeah, you can't come. Yeah, it's like 18 or minimum. I don't know. She said, go away and come back, apply again. Anyway, things happened, didn't they? So I always think about that. If they hadn't read my date on my birthday, I would have got to college. I don't know. Makes you laugh sometimes. How things work out. And that was and how things do work out, because it's not a case of planning any of this. So going back and doing A-level. So it was a great place to make things. And so I just spent all my days in the art block. And I started doing 5 days a week there. Every day. And then after finishing, getting kicked out. Usually by the caretaker. And then go off and draw. And back to skyscapes again. And that's when I used to continue drawing outdoors. Sky, I used to find amazing to look at. And it was great to use pastels on the sky. It was very sort of atmospheric. So I always liked that thing, space, science fiction. My art teacher didn't like any of it, but he used to look at it. And when I look at it now, what I used to do, I can understand where he was coming from because he was more of a fine artist. So if you do like a robot lying down in a field with a nuclear bomb going off in the background, it's not. It's that sort of, it's not considered fine art, is it? So, but this is why you do that, of course, because you learn what they consider fine art and that. So, I could take up another bloody lesson on that. How to get around all that if you wanted to. Quick shortcuts, easy. But then, it wouldn't be fair on you then, would it? If you had a choice to take the hard road or the short road or the easy road, which would you choose? You learn more, don't you? I think I'd probably take the easy road if I had a choice again. But you do learn more on the hard road. And that was it. Oh yeah, did I say Bath? That was considered. So I went to the careers office, persuaded to go. I said, okay, I'll consider that. This is all unplanned. Pulled the book out, which was near the door. It was A, B, C, D, Bath. So went applied and I got in. I had an unconditional entry, so we did. The art teacher hadn't seen one of them before, and I didn't know what the bloody word meant. So it was basically, I could go in. The interview itself in Bath was so funny, because I went into a room and I'm not sure who was, apart from the tutors, there was one or two students there, I suppose. But I remember saying,